I'm presently the mayor of the city of Henderson, Tennessee. Started here when I got out of Middle Tennessee. I had my degree in criminal justice. I was, I guess, the black sheep of the family. I got in law enforcement. Sheriff's deputy here, then I was the chief deputy for a few years, and then I got hired on, went to work for the U.S. Marshal Service back in '88, and I worked there for about 19 years. Finishing my career as the supervisor over the fugitive section in Memphis. Really cannot remember anything about the accident, but from what I was told by other deputies who interviewed some of the witnesses at the scene, I was coming home, I was on the interstate. Some said I had a power blew out, and the car veered off and started flipping over. I was thrown out of the car, and all my injuries came from getting thrown out of the car. I had a lot of injuries from sliding on the asphalt, and that's the damage done to my arm that eventually lost my arm, and then had severe injuries to the ankle and the foot. Well, they put me in a self-induced coma for about 4 weeks. Then they tried to save my arm, and they couldn't save my arm, and then they decided later on to take the foot too. And when I woke up in the hospital, my wife had told me what happened to me, and my biggest fear was how was I going to take care of my family. The first fitting was at the rehab. Skip comes through the door. He's got a lab coat on, blue jean shorts, and I realized he had a prosthetic leg then because how he walked around, and I didn't really know who Skip was when he first came in the door. Skip was always really upbeat. The reason I'm so tight with Skip, I asked Skip questions, he always reassured me, yeah, we can do that. I tell this to everybody that asks me about it. Big thing was we got the final prosthetic, and he told me to take off walking. And I did. I remember take about 2 steps, and I just took off jogging. It was a great sense of accomplishment being able to get there that I could just jog. Skip has never one time told me this is the best it's going to be. He's never said that. If I'm willing to try it, he's willing to work with me and try to get me there. He always thinks he can do it better and make it be more comfortable and get more use out of it. He's always been that positive to me. Because during that time I was running for office, they were doing my prosthetic work. They were just as much into my campaign as I was. And I think they took just as much joy in me winning the election as I did. The best thing about the guys at Precision, they're my friends. They care what happens to me. We talk about politics, football, we talk about everything while I'm there. Grown to have a strong friendship with them.